Let's take a closer look at the realistic DX-160. Good evening, YouTube. Here with you on a Monday. This probably won't be posted until tomorrow, but I thought I would go ahead and make it. Yes, I am using the Sony, my new camera. The Kodak is in a box. You remember I told you I was going to put the stuff on the bench in a box? Well, I did, and that's where the Kodak is at. But like I said, it will show up eventually again. For right now, it's fine. We'll use this one. Back with you again on this DX-160 realistic. I do have it hooked up and ready to just try out and see if it works. We're going to do that in just a second. However, first a minute, I want to tell you about my day a little bit. I got a text this morning from Kylie. Y'all remember Kylie? She said she was off today and wanted to know if I was available for whatever. And I told her yes, I was not doing a thing. Absolutely, positively nothing, as a matter of fact, is what I said. So she did finally come over. I think it was about, I'm thinking about 1 o'clock maybe. She made it. Asked her if she wanted to go get something to eat or something to drink or whatever, and she did want to go somewhere. She wanted to do some Christmas shopping, and I told her, yeah, that'd be fine. We could do that. So we went to Columbus, Indiana, ate at Culver's. So that's the first time I ate there for a while. And it was good. I had a bacon cheeseburger, fries. I think she had chicken tenders. Then we went to a place called Five Below. Never had been there before. It's got a lot of odds and ends. Found something I thought was interesting, and I bought that. Then we went to Target. She likes Target. I'm not crazy about Target, but I went with her. And she bought a few things there that she wanted. So. And then we went to the DQ and got a chocolate malt. Or I did. She didn't get anything. And headed back home. So that was my afternoon. It's a good time. Like I said, we got to talk a lot. That's something I missed with her. And found out what she's doing. And stuff like that. And so it was good. So that was that. Now, I just finished watching Carl's video. I had started watching it before she arrived and then didn't get it finished, so I just finished watching it on his Zenith and stuff like that. And good stuff for Carl. And so I thought, well, you know, I'll go ahead and come in here and see if we can get this thing going, which would be nice if we could. So let's give that a try, shall we? I did bring up the schematic on the, or not schematic, but the service manual, or actually the owner. I have the owner's manual and the service manual, and I brought up the owner's manual on the computer, and I don't have a good PDF reader in here now yet. I'm going to do that here soon so I can look at it on the screen at the resolution I'd like to see it at. The one I have was just using Google, and Google is not very versatile when it comes to displaying different parts of the PDF. So once I get that fixed up, I'll be able to display things on the monitor there and be able to see things. So anyway, like I said, I do have the speaker hooked up now and got that done. Let me show you. I think I already showed you, or I made a video earlier before Kylie even came, on getting the controls back in like they should be, and screwed in, things like that. So let me play that real quick and then we'll come back. Alright, I am back once again. It is 1:13 now in the afternoon on this same Monday. What I've got going here is I found some interesting stuff. This one that was out of place here on the, you guys are not seeing it, are you? There it is, right down here. This one down here, I did get this one back in, but I don't know if I've got it in front or back of this dial string. I do have 2 wires going like that, and I think that's the way they're supposed to go. It fits in there all right, but they do touch every once in a while, but that's not a big deal because that seems to work just fine. If I can find the right one to, oh, there it is. So it seems to work pretty good. Well, wrong one. Okay, try this one down here. Well, now nothing's working. Oh, there it is. Okay. You can see that's working okay. So that one's there. I've got that in. I got it screwed in with a nut in place. Now this other one just was missing the nut. I found another nut for it. Put it back in there. So this one's tight now. Also the headphone jack on the front here. I found a nut for that. Oops, wrong one. This for here. And put that back on. So all this is back in place now, as it should be. So the next thing I need to do is find a speaker, and we'll hook that up. And by the way, this is the speaker output back here. It says right there SPKR, I think, or something like that. And that is it. Now I don't have, I may not have a jack to fit that, but we'll hook some clip leads to the inside there and hook up one of the bench speakers to it, and that'll work out rather well. I just need to find my my box of wires, connectors, things like that is over on my dresser, and I've got to go through that, find the right one, and bring that over here. In the meantime, Kylie is on her way. You all remember Kylie. She contacted me this morning and said she was off today and was going to come see me, and I said that's fine with me. Always happy to see her. So I'm going to take a little break here and talk with her, and we'll go from there. But someone asked me, I'm sorry I don't recall the name, but somebody asked me about the Philco, and yeah, I am getting back to that, but as you can see, I have things showing up on my doorstep. I have another project going on with the arrangement of the test equipment, things like that. But I do have parts for it, and I am going to make another video on that very soon. Probably before I get back to the other aspects. I'm going to redo the filter cap. I'm going to restuff that, and I'm going to add wire to the volume control pot to where it reaches where it goes, and I may even go ahead and connect those up. But and I think I have a couple of caps that I need for it to do some replacements on that, and I'll try to get that done as well. But yes, I am going to get back to it. I have not forgot it. I've got the cabinet out in the garage, and I'm going to be working on it one of these days, stripping it down as far as getting that finish off of it. I've got a spray bottle of lacquer thinner, and I'm going to spray it down and just basically get all the stuff off I can, and we'll go from there with it. But that's what I'm doing. So I hope you guys stay with me on that, because like I said, I am going to get that working. I do want to get it working. That's one of the coolest radios I think I've ever owned. So one more thing on this. I've got a cabinet this will fit in, but I don't know if I want to use it for that. It's for an old radio. I think it's an RCA. I'm not really sure. Maybe it's GE. I can't remember. But it would fit in there. It's a wood cabinet, and it would fit in there. I don't know that I want to destroy that, because I do have that radio. It's a push button radio too, so I doubt that I want to do that. I probably want to use it like it is. But anywho, that's that. So we'll be back, like I say, after I get done visiting, and we'll fire this thing up and see how she sounds. Hi, we are back once again. It is 6:34 now in the evening. I don't know that it's very good out there for getting the skip in, stuff like that, but we're going to give it a shot. And I thought this would be the best time to try this. I did discover this is the AM band right here. And so let's turn it on and see what we get.
Full service law firm in Seymour to schedule an appointment with one of their attorneys.
That's obviously our local station, WZZB, I think, The Buzz.
The forecast from the WCCB Weather Center: cloudy, breezy, and mild this afternoon. Rain likely, a high of 57. Tonight, cloudy, cold, or rain.
So that's that. That's at 1390. Now, obviously, there's a little way to go up here, and probably some way down to go there. Let's see if we get anything else here.
38. Wake up every morning with
Alright, there's our top end on that end. Nothing else picking up. Something right there. Can't tell what it is though. A little bit of a station there, I think. That's a loop station. Sounds like a sporting event. Seems to be a lot of static in there. Sounds like a newscast. Alright, there's the other end of the band. As you can see, it does pick up some radio stations. Again, it's not that late, so I don't know that it's going to pick up a lot on the skip. But, and it is just on the little ferrite bead type antenna on the back. I guess we could try some other bands to see what else comes in. Now, not sure what this lower one is, but usually AM's on one end or the other. It's not in this case though, so. I think something's trying to come in there. Alright, now let's go to the next higher one. This one's quiet. Very quiet. I'll say that one's dead. Now he did mention that one of these bands are dead, or appeared to be for him, so we're gonna say probably that's the one. Let's turn this back down, turn it up one more. Not a lot there, but I can hear some static. Definitely a station there. Too weak to tell me what it is, but something there. It sounds like the same. Now this may be the local station bleeding over. I don't know. Just a guess. Because that appears to be the same kind of signal we got down lower. That's definitely something there. Whatever that is, it appears to be something that's actually bleeding over on something. Alright, appears to be the end of that. I think there's one more to go. See what we get up here, if anything. Alright, that's going to be it. You can see it does work. Most of the bands that work. And that's obviously going to need a tune-up or something. And some work. But like I said, it does do what it's supposed to do. And that's good enough for me. Again, depending on the cabinet I find for this, I may put an internal speaker in it. would be much easier than trying to hook an external speaker to it every time. But, you know, who knows. If I find the original cabinet, I won't do that, because I just put it back the way it's supposed to be. But so that is a demonstration of the DX-160 realistic receiver, and we will go from there. See what else happens with it. I think I mentioned this, but I'm going to mention it again. I'll probably put this up until some more stuff comes in that I can use for it. In other words, if I find a cabinet or something that's useful for it, maybe a speaker for it, you know, it depends. Just whatever. This will probably get put up on the shelf. And I just bought it because it was 15 bucks shipped. And I thought, you know, for a supposedly working radio, it's not too bad. Communications type radio anyway. So it may need some tune-up, you know, we can do that. It's not a big deal. I think somebody mentioned, I don't remember who it was, they replaced the caps, and that helped a lot. I think you can see these caps here. These are older caps, looks like, to me. So probably that would be in order, I would think. There's not a lot of them, but, you know, we'll replace those. Now these orange drop type capacitors, they probably should be good, I would think. But the electrolytics, that's one we'll shoot for, as far as replacing first. And so I'll try that and see. I think it's a little weak on audio. It seems like to me, and so that's one of the things that we will do. So, but again, this will be set up for now. We're going to get back to the Philco bill. I heard what you said. It's gonna happen. Don't worry about it. So, like I say, you guys have a wonderful evening. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see ya.